commitment to those of you last week that I was going to show up Monday through Friday. Today I titled this Be 100% Yourself, even if it's messy. So unfortunately yesterday I had a death in the family, so I wasn't online. I contemplated about even going online today, but you know what? Sometimes I think it's more genuine to just like be completely yourself if you're gonna like run a channel in that, because there's real people behind like the screens that maybe you watch, or the person that's doing the content. So not to make this real heavy or anything, but I did want to share some tips as far as like my processes for when you're going through something that in real life, in real time. If you have ever lost somebody, I want to say my condolences. And then if you don't know how to be able to process those emotions, I was just like, well, geez, I'm always trying to think of other people. Like, what would other people do? How can this help them? And so, like, if you need to write your feelings down, write a poem, look at good pictures. And if you happen to be somebody that doesn't ask for help, because maybe you happen to be an overachiever, I know I can be, let your walls down, ask for help. If something really bothers you, make sure you ask for help, because there's no sense in bottling things up, because that's not going to get you anywhere. So yeah, and the other thing too is that, like, as much as my content is about like automation, there's not everything in life can you automate, you know? You can't automate the messy stuff in life that's really, really real. Just don't you wish that you could sometimes? That would be great. All right. So I didn't show up yesterday. I'm gonna be, actually, just to give you a heads up, I'm gonna be going away this week. So gonna be going on the road with my husband. We're gonna be taking a little bit of time off. But I still intend on showing up. So in the midst of losing a family member, I did want to just, I was conflicted about showing up, but you know what? You gotta show up. So I decided to show up. It really sucks when you do lose somebody that's been close to you in life. It happens to be my mother-in-law, and I hope she's resting easy now. So I don't want to bring you down, because my I've always been about like, okay, what's the brighter side of things, you know? But there comes a time too that if you ever go through, I call this like a messy time in your life, lean on your friends, ask for help. If you have a channel, be brave enough, have enough courage to just be yourself. Like, that in itself can be messy. People are going to talk, people are going to say things, and you know what? If you're just yourself and you know that you can make a difference, all that noise just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. So, last week, my series was about building a community. And you know what? This is part of building a community. Wouldn't you rather follow somebody that you know is genuinely real? I mean, when you have to attend a funeral of somebody that you care about, it's a real bitch slap sometimes. I think sometimes that's why we do have to go to funerals, is to ground us, to really remind us why we're here. Like, why are you here? I know why I'm here. I'm very fortunate to have figured out my why I know I'm here. And I don't always like that I've just been pushed with my creativity to, like, yeah, I showed up today. So I ask of those of you that follow me, if this is the first time you've seen me, please look at some of my other funny stuff. But what I'm asking for you, if you could do me a favor, is to do something really kind for somebody else today. Would you do that? Just be really kind to somebody, even if you don't know them, because you just don't know what somebody else might be going through. As it could be like you could be like in line getting like, I sit here most of the time when I do my go lives at the local Dunkin' Donuts. Could be the person behind you in the car. You don't know what they're going through. So maybe the little acts of kindness, if like you see somebody trying to pull in, maybe they're trying to pull into traffic, and let them go. Let them cut in front of you. Because I always kind of wonder where people are going so fast. So guard your time, spend your time with those that you love today. I'm not kidding. If you haven't talked to somebody but they've been on your mind, pick up your damn phone, even if you got to stop scrolling from me right now. Text them, let them know that you have been thinking of them, all right? I'm fortunate enough that, my mother passed away yesterday. She was 87, right? You don't know, okay? So, I always feel that like time is the most precious thing we have. And if this is the first time, thanks. um, and if this is the first time you've been to my channel, um, our family, my husband and I became debt free. And it hasn't anything to do so much with the money. Yeah, the money's nice, but it's when you need to take time off and you need to spend time with your family, or you want to, it does make it easier when you have like everything in order. So thank you for showing up today. You make my day on some days, like you really do. So I hope that I can give back to you as well. And if you were just hopping on, I'm Amory Walts. This is my channel, Think Your Way to a Million. The reason and the inspiration for it is that, like, I'm an artist, I'm debt free, I've owned a business for 26 years. I come from a good family, but life was rough when I first started out up until I was 17 and a half. This week's going to be a little quieter because saying goodbye to my mother-in-law. I've known my husband since he was we've been in each other's lives since 1990. That happens to be longer than some of you have been alive. And if those of you are struggling with something that's bothering you, talk it out. Talk it out. Because talk it out. Talk it out with a friend. Hell, you know what? I was saying like you can't automate pain. I got to take that back a little bit. I seriously have for 3 years used ChatGPT, no joke, in the capacity of being able to get more answers about dementia. My mother-in-law, she passed away on Monday. Her dementia got the best of her, I didn't know anything about dementia. So the AI where it is today is absolutely mind-boggling. But I'd say talk to a best friend. If you have to go talk to a counselor, go talk to a counselor. Talk to somebody, because there's you don't want to keep your thoughts all bottled up. That's not any place to be. So anyhow, thank you guys, and thanks for showing up tomorrow. And so let me loop back around. Last week, Monday through Friday, was about building a community. That's really partially what my channel's about, is that I started my channel 9 months ago from scratch. Had a kind of an idea what it was going to be about, but I know one thing it was going to be about, and that's showing up. You have to show up. You have to show up in everything you do. Even on the days you don't frickin' want to Just show up, because by me showing up, maybe it helps you to show up tomorrow. Maybe in my midst of my funky, messy grief post today, maybe that helped one of you that I don't even know. And that's the point of it. I want to help. I want to help you. If you're following me, I want to help you. So if you kindly hit the subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. If you want to learn about the rest of what this channel is about, I'm not even going to tell you what video to watch. You're grown up. You know how to check out somebody's channel. And so today, I just want to say cheers, and I'll do what I can to see you tomorrow. All right? Thanks. Bye.